It's the Caitlin Lee MTGO Show.
Yeah, I think it's between like Reanimate or Snappy maybe. Could pick one up. Parallax Wave again. I think I'm gonna take Parallax Wave because a bunch of people shouted out Reanimate. And that's the kind of person I am. Suck it, nerds. Alright, I'm gonna grab this Athari. That's a good one. Maybe Oliphant here. We did have to take the Athari over Chrome Mox. I like a Chrome Mox more than most. Cool, Warcrow. What a useful thing to keep track of. If we drafted a card, there would have been other cards in the cube to play well with that card. That never happens. We went 1 and 2 very barely. Mine's Desire. Had a really close third match. Might have waffled the ending there a bit. I think I get there if I put a Collective... Well, yeah. I could have put a Collective Brutality in my stack. No, but that's the way the Lotus Petal comes from. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know. Slightly different stack. Cycle Miscalc EOT, that sort of deal. A few different things I could have done slightly. Slight variations on what I did do. Interesting. I like Umezawa's more than most people. This volcanic island has a little bit of depth to it because we have this Oliphant here. The first trophy we had of the season was of Jeskai stuff. That deck trophied, right? Yeah, it trophied while we were arguing about pasta. Damn, that was a good league. Why can't every league be that? Yeah, so the Volk is pretty nice for that. I'm thinking about potentially splashing blue at a future point. I'm gonna take the Umezawa's, though. Umezawa's is kind of a fucked up card. People don't respect the Umezawa's. I'm not really sure why Intuition's in here. Maybe it's supposed to be part of like the lands package with Life in the Loam or whatever. I've never really liked it in most cubes, unless it's like very directly supported, right? I'm gonna take Wedding Announcement here. Scoop it up. Yeah, okay. Well, there's a Mountain Plains, but it's a tapped Mountain Plains. Boros is usually like a color where it's not impossible to get fixing for. And usually you don't want a bunch of tapped lands, right? In your aggro deck. You want to be able to curve out with your stuff. That sounds pretty niche, Tybalt. It sounds like there's going to be a lot of last pick intuitions. I'm going to just take Staff here. I like Staff. I like Mentor too, but I like Mentor a lot in decks with that are like chock full of cantrips, right? Decks with a bunch of Sensei's Divoting Top type cards. That's not what Staff is. That's not what our deck is, right? And Staff can just like always get value. And we have a few token producers already with the Wedding Announcement and the Athari and Hero and stuff. A lot of room for Staff to do some stuff. Yeah, you don't need many extra cards from Staff of the Storyteller before it turns into a good card, right? The fact that it comes with a little piddly flyer, it's kind of nice. Little piddler. Little piddles. Piddle it up. Oh, this is an orchestral version of a Carpenter Brut track. Interesting. Nice Staff way, thank you. Yeah, just need some fast mana. Just need some Solitude stuff. Just need some gut. I've seen this card fuck people up. Whenever you attack, so not just gut attacking, any creature attacking, you may sacrifice another creature or artifact. If you do, get a 4/1 with Menace that's tapped and attacking. So it's all the token you get is already attacking. So you go 2/1, turn 2, 2-drop. Turn 3, gut, attack, sack a Lotus Petal or whatever the fuck. Bam! Extra 4/1. Karizev's kind of a combo with it, right? You can just like sack the fucking monkey. I kind of want Lightning Greaves, so this Hero Blade hold is the issue. Sorry, Karizev. Sorry, monkey friend. Maybe monkey friend's happy about that. Oh man. Yeah, I'm gonna Luminarch here. Sorry, Recleave fans. Carpenter good. Is Embercleave a real card in Vintage Cube? I don't know. We can find out. Hasn't it been in a powered cube before? I thought it got taken out at some point. I feel like Carmen might have messed around with that one and then cut it. It's hard, right? I mean, the card kills people, but it's kind of narrow. So currently we have no 1-drops, which makes it painful to pass Usher. Oh, look at that Dark Depths border. That's fun. But we kind of need a little bit of fix-in. I'm feeling kind of good about the red splash, so I'm going to grab this Arid Mesa. Cleave is good. You like it? We're not playing Vintage. Your Octo's boyfriend. We're not playing Vintage, the format. This is Cube friend. When you're describing a cube as like a legacy cube or a vintage cube or a modern cube, you're not saying this format will play the same as these other formats with the same supported archetypes and everything. It's cool if you can. It's cool if you can get some of those archetypes and vibes in. But you're mostly just talking about legality, right? A legacy cube has legacy legal cards, so you're letting people know that through all of Magic's history, you're going to have legacy legal stuff, so there's going to be some dual lands in there, and it's not going to be powered. When you say Vintage Cube, you're letting people know that it's going to be powered. Mana Crypt, perfect. Yeah, we really wanted some of that fast mana. Exactly what the Doctor ordered. And if you call a deck Modern Cube, by comparison, you're letting people know that your cube will suck. It's just not going to be very fun. Not really. I'm teasing. I'm joking. I don't actually mean that. Gut can sack it. Gut can sack the Mana Crypt. Yeah, that'd be hot. Hell yes, Solitude. Yeah, I'd love this Sacred Foundry, but we're gonna take this Solitude. What a great Mana Crypt. It's an excellent Mana Crypt. Turn 1 on this wedding announcement. Wow, Pauper Cube taking a stray in the chat. I like Pauper Cube. Getting a specific kind of magic, right? A lot of 2-for-1s, a lot of value. I guess we're supposed to take Skyclave. I kind of want to take this Path. Yeah, give me the Path. If it's wrong, it's like not that wrong there. Did Loxodon Warhammer get a common reprint? I had Loxodon Warhammer in my Peasant Cube, and that was a mistake. I was going for like a high-powered Peasant Cube, and so I had stuff like Strip Mine and Channel and Skull Clamp in there. What a terrible play experience that was. Every once in a while, you just gotta try stuff. You just gotta try stuff and be like, hey, why is nobody doing this? And then you're like, oh, that's why. All right. Well, no more of that then. Ousted up. What made it not fun? All these, like, brutal cards that lead to a poor game experience that I listed off. In Vintage Cube, there's a lot of those cards too, but then you also get the excitement of drafting power and playing with power, and it kind of makes up for like the shitty non-games when your opponent Strip Mine locks you or whatever. The whole point of Peasant and Pauper Cube is that the gameplay is sweet. Why would you remove that part? The best part. Yeah, if I had more 3-powered critters, I'd like the heart, but I don't. A little worried about. Yeah, we kind of need this plateau, Gaia's Cradle is a consideration for a deck like this, but currently we don't have many early game creatures, and we really want the plateau with the Arid Mace and the Oliphant, just like have good mana. I would take Gaia's Cradle over the Winds here, though. Nice, Usher Wheel, I'm into it. And then I was planning on taking Adeline if it came back, because we do have this Lightning Greaves, but our 3-drop did fill up, as tends to happen. So now I'm thinking about Thinking about Batterskull. Batterskull's kind of hot with Greaves. Off that Mana Crypt. Yeah, give me the 5-drop. And the Sacred Foundry wheels. Nice. A little sideboard action. I don't think all the crew lands are in. I think just some of the green ones. I could be wrong. Yeah, I don't think I would ever put bounce lands in a cube with Wasteland and Strip Mine. There is argument for putting them in because they do combo. They could be combo pieces with like Hedron Crab and Fast Bond. Like you can just deck somebody. I think that's the idea behind them. Sure, land on tappers. So I'm gonna draft this Fury. And some people are gonna be like, you don't have enough red cards! And they're wrong. I play Fury as the only red card. We'll probably scoop up some more too. I kind of dig this Breya's Apprentice. I kind of dig it. Some tokens for Gut to sack. Don't love this pack. Card's not terrible with Mana Crypt, but it is terrible if I don't draw the Mana Crypt, right? It's kind of an issue. Reclamation could be a good sideboard card for a grindy matchup. Yeah, the ideal mode on Fury and Solitude is hard casting them, right? You pitch a cast them when you have to. Alright, Pyrokinesis might be different. Maybe. Pyrokinesis we might need more red cards for. Just pitch the Pyrokinesis to the Fury, you'll be good. I do love that it's in here, but I'm going to take Intrepid. Ooh, Fable. I want this Caracas, but I'm going to draft the Fable. Just another excellent card to play off the Mana Crypt. We're doing pretty okay on playables, right? We need like one-ish more. I want to replace a couple cards. We can spend some picks on mana and such. Does this cube have many creature lands? It's got a few. It's got fewer than the Alpha Frog's cube does, for sure. A lot of them got cut. We fought to get Creeping Tar Pit put back in. Inspector, not a bad pickup. Yeah, I wonder if I cut the Council's Judgment because of the double white over Touch. It's such a better card than Touch. I do want to cut one of them, though. So many threes. Oh, shit, what up? ASAP Pro, Lisa 66 months. Will Sam earn his spot in this cube? The cool thing about Sam is it's a really cool card to bounce with Caracas, right? Most cards that are, like, seeing good legacy play, they might take some people some time to, like, catch on. But a lot of those cards are legit good. Strip mine your opponent, Sam it back. Caracas back Sam, strip mine your opponent, Sam it back, you know? Shit like that. Cool for white to get a value engine. You like the blink for touch on Solitude and Fury. I just like that it's one white instead of the double white on Council's Judgment. It is a cute idea, though, the blink plan. As much as I like Walking Ballista, I think I'm going to take this Timeless Dragon again. I kind of dug it on my last time that I played Boros. And it should be like... So this deck has one less color to fix for. It doesn't have blue to go grab. But like we also have like Fable that can like loot it away and then just like bring a dragon back from the graveyard. And can do that plan. Alright, we'll try out Touch for the Blinkies. I think I'm gonna play this Enlightened Tutor. This Enlightened Tutor is actually sick. Just like always have the Mana Crypt. I think this deck gets a lot better if it always has a Mana Crypt, right? I think it does Nordic Rest. I was really impressed with the other cycling creatures. The Oliphants and such. And this one's just got like so much other value tacked on. The first time I saw someone playing this in Legacy, I was like, yeah, okay. And then you like lose to it a few times and you're like, oh, all right. I guess. Nice, Tater Chimp. Containment Priest and Parallax Wave is sweet. You're not wrong. Timeless Dragon still shows up in some lists, rogue lists, some builds of Death and Taxes. We did it. We got the combo. We have the Flash and the Gruff Triflets. You're curious why it doesn't do well in Modern? Timeless Dragon? It might be that there's just fewer counter spells in Modern, right? So, like, every part of Timeless Dragon plays well in Legacy. You're getting, like, lands against your late Wasteland opponent. You're getting an uncounterable 4/4. Legacy doesn't have as many, or Modern doesn't have as many counters, right? And there's more exile effects. Actually, they both have a lot of exile effects. Forget I said that. I did not Daggerhawk, no. I was like some 10, 12 trophies short of that. I ended up with like 20, and the person who had the most had like 30 some. Pretty rare that I end up in the contention for most trophies these days. Would have to play a bit more than I usually feel like drafting. I can only stream so long, and then when I'm not streaming, I don't really feel like grinding Moto cube, right? I might feel like cubing, but in that case, I would much rather like draft with friends in paper or something, use it as an excuse to socialize, see another human being, that sort of deal. I think throughout all the cubes that I've played on Magic Online, I've been number one in the end of trophy race exactly one time. That was very recently. It was the final run of the M30 cube. Hey, your activist boyfriend, thanks for the 12 months. You liking the Boros plan? Me too, friend. Yeah, even Caleb Gannon's cube, where I had that 38 match win streak and a win rate of over 80% at the end of the cube. Even that one I got second in. A lot of the times at the end of the day, I want to like sleep, and after the end of after a long season, I want to sleep. I want to be done. I want to go have a hot dinner and relax a bit. And I'll be like neck with neck with somebody, and it's like, nope, they win. They got it. I'm gonna go do anything else at all now. Yeah, I think the Usher stays in. What about Lauren? What if Lauren's a sideboard card? It's a good card. It can be a sideboard card. I was boarded in against every actual opponent. Totally main deckable in Vintage Cube, but you gotta got something here, right? You gotta got something. Is it just bragging rights for number one, the trophy thing? Sure, but that's what a trophy is for anything, right? Like if your fucking kid walks by with a chess trophy, you're not, oh, nice bragging rights with the just showing off with the trophy. Little shit. Be humble, you nerd. So this would be 8 red sources, which is kind of solid for hardcasting a Fury or whatever. And then we're at 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 white. It's plenty. I think this is perfect. You did it again, Moto. I actually need water. I've got like a sip left here. Yeah, this is kind of what we were looking for. The E-Tutor to go find a Mana Crypt. And then we can turn to Wedding Announcement plus Usher, and then Adversary the turn after that. It should just be a real nice curve. Hey, Rudis, Squat, thanks for the sub. Thanks for the 5 minutes. Appreciate you. Snarfled the Garthok, exactly. I mean, if we already have the Mana Crypt, like, the Enlightened Tutor has a lot of gas to grab. Like, you get the announcement. Or the equipments, or whatever you need. Kind of sweet here, Hads. Always hads. What if I don't land cycle the Oliphant? Like, I'm only a mana away from casting it. Not a bad turn 3. Not a bad turn 3. Are gingerbread cookies my preferred holiday cookie? No, I think it's very easy to get sick of gingerbread cookies. Holiday cookie. Does that mean it's gotta like have fucking Christmas trees on it or some shit? I don't know. I just like cookies. I just like just give me the cookies. Oh my god. Oh, the lifelink on Intrepid here though. That's kind of real. Let's actually Grieves up the Intrepid, huh? In case they have a sorcery speed removal spell for it. Snickerdoodles? Yeah, that sounds like a good cookie. Stock chocolate chip? Yeah. Or maybe chocolate chip with, like, unreasonably large chips in them. That's pretty good. Still heads. Hey, we want to flip. Look at that. So, like, we can Hero Blade hold serve. But this, I wanted to play the Oliphant. This is better. Doesn't run into days. Spreads out the Intrepid pump over all my things. Poor Elephant, waiting its turn. It's gonna do some serious damage. Well, I guess if they're doing Tinker stuff, we're gonna board these in, just like we are every other round. But Fury can come out, and then Apprentice. That seems fine, right? Maybe even... yeah. Play one more planes here and go down to 7 red sources. So this hand looks fine. I kind of feel like with the Enlightened Tutor, we're like a 2-mana Crypt deck. And do you keep a hand without Mana Crypt if you have a 2-mana Crypt deck? That's small. Much better. It's like the same shit. Yeah, we could have turned to Wedding Announcement plus Usher again. But I didn't want to bin Touch the Spirit Realm against the Tinker deck. Like, I boarded it in for a reason, right? You like how this hand has a Mana Crypt? Yeah, me too. Pretty nice. Fuck. No. They were preparing for a wedding. The fucking orcs show up shooting everybody. This isn't Game of Thrones. You got the wrong IP. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Jimmy the Beard, thanks for the 19 months. No, I did the thing that everybody does sometimes. Fuck. Card's better if you kick it. Didn't you know? A little bit better. Well, I would have just died to Burst Lightning regardless. Yeah, it's fine. We're fine. Punter misplaying? What do you mean? Be, like, misclicking the whatever? Was it optimal? I don't know. I mean, it kind of depends on whether you think touching this Bowmasters was optimal. I feel like getting it off the board is good. You never know if your opponent's playing like draw sevens or something, right? It's like a scary card to just leave around, even if your deck doesn't have a ton of draw in it. Spellseeker for Mystical Tutoring. I guess I'm just passing. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Limless, thanks for 83 months. What do you think of Mystical Flooring? Mana Drain? Oh, that's fine. That was just preventing them from double blocking there. I think my critter is going to be better than 3 life is what I'm saying with that. Hey, you're Jaking Nightmare. Thanks for 57 months. A happy Cubist to you, too. No attack. No attack with the Spellseeker. Oh, my God. Should we give him something to drain? Give him something to drain about? Your time has come, Oliphant! What's the worst that can happen? What can they do with 6 fucking mana? That's too much mana. They have 6? They have 6? Oliphant. They just didn't have the heart to mana drain the Oliphant. Mana Crypt. How about that? Do humans have an afterlife? No. No, we rot in the ground like everybody else. It's great. And then our nutrients get absorbed, fed into plants and animals and stuff. Well, it's a sort of afterlife, right? A sort of recreation. Our carbon going into other creatures, helping them thrive. Science. You have an afterlife because you just built diff? Yeah, valid. Skill issue. Definitely. Absolutely Casablancas. Maybe that is heaven. Maybe it's awesome to be a pumpkin. We all have dinosaur poop inside us. It's fucking beautiful. I think I want to E-tutor here and go grab Batterskull. That's kind of hot, right? Yeah, I think I dig that. Right, Ro. I gotta get my atoms back to the stars. I've been working on a jizz rocket. I haven't talked about it much on stream. I was worried that someone might think it's weird. It is. It is weird. Oh no. A Steven satellite, exactly. I was hoping someone might think it was normal, that's all. Isn't that why all the billionaires are trying to go into space? What else is the point? Hey, more Doobie, thanks for the 83 months there. Oh my god, it's all heads this time. There is no other reason. Oh, they're phallus obsessed. Yeah, I mean, that's related. Interesting, Tybalt. Yeah, I guess that's a strategy. Oh shit, we're facing Riley. Known Elves Master. I want to draw off the staff right now. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do that. Well, no. So you could equip the Batterskull there, but I think with the mana being passed, yeah, this seemed this seemed likely to me. I almost just left up Solitude. I think I'd rather Solitude this turn than Batterskull. I was planning on bouncing Batterskull. But then the Batterskull just trades with Bone Crusher. Ooh. Yeah, I'd still rather Solitude. Help raise my own mana crypt here. So now we can't put the Batterskull on the Solitude next turn, because that's how Shroud works. Jesus. Fuck. Yeah, the Fury's more explosive than this. I kind of dig this, though. Hey, Brett Brop, thanks for getting 5 subs. Congratulations to Typhoid, UC Slugger, Stouffer, Bookkeeper, and Same. Oh, shit, what up? Thanks again, Brett. Mighty kind. Mighty kind indeed. Oh, Oliphant should have gotten Sacred Foundry and played it tapped here. Then next turn I could hardcast Fury and activate Staff. I think that's better. Now I think I hold on to the Oliphant. Tails. No! No! So the Crocus can save the Lurrus. We'll see if that ends up being good enough. Oh, nice little attack here, huh? Not sure what I'm supposed to leave the Greaves on, whether it's the Solitude or the Fury. I guess I'll leave it on Solitude, because Solitude's a little bit more vulnerable. Fury plus Oliphant is like a lot of damage, though, next turn. I guess we have Parallax to maybe save a Fury. So replay Lurrus, replay Robber. Doesn't seem good enough. Britpop says, let's cube. Let's fucking cube, huh? Oh, man. I'm having such a great day. We got the Cube for Charity coming up in 6 days. I should probably take a day off before the Cube for Charity. The Cube for Charity usually ends up being pretty intense. So maybe I'll bookend it and take a day off before and take a day off after, something like that. I don't hate that. Maybe... Yeah, see, I knew this was going to happen. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have blinked out the Fury. They would have had to kill their own FTK. What's wrong with me? Can't believe I missed that. That was so poor. Yeah, because this has Shroud, so they literally can't target in, so the FTK would have to kill itself. Flame Tongue, not a main. Hey, Rotten Agenda, thanks for giving us up to the Sakars, and... Cube for Charity is a 2-day race for trophies, yeah. 11 p.m. rough? Oh, it's only 10 p.m. for me. I haven't been going that late. Doomsday drafts count double, though. I don't know why I insist. Oh, shit, what up? Hey, Triflin, thanks to 86 months. Yeah, much love. kind of a cool little game there. How many mana crit flips did we win? A single? Was it a single? Tails the entire time. Played it on turn 2, right? Or we played it on turn 1 that game. Good thing we had some life gain, huh? How much do you play in the 2 days? Usually ends up being a lot. I am 3 through 3. Usually ends up being like 2 12-hour days or something. A lot for me. What makes Oliphant strong? It's like a fetch land. And then sometimes it kills them. The land cycling is the main reason you play it. And you play in a land slot. Just go grab your plateau. And then sometimes it gets to pitch to Fury, or it gets to just be cast. Because we always have Mana Crypt, so. Gut is indeed fucked up, sick robot. You're not wrong. Right, yeah. Enlightened Tutor usually goes pretty late, but I think people should be drafting it more aggressively than they draft it. Like, it's not just, like, tutor my combo piece. It's also, like, make sure I always have my Soul Ring or my Mana Crypt or what have you. It was just a deck that just a draft where I drafted Doomsday, Your Jaking Nightmare. It just took a mental toll on me. Not a specific draft format or anything. Good Greaves here. I think I'm just going to play 2 2-drops. Is that an issue, do you think, Hallahan? Pretty good Lurrus deck there for the opponent. It's a sign. Really want to get this Greaves down. So I will. Well, will I? I want to oust the Bob. That's what I want to do. Yeah, I'll just hold Luminarch this turn. That's fine. Maybe the Spirit was supposed to chill. Oh, that card's fucking terrifying. Oh yeah, the Spirit wouldn't be able to block anyway. Don't love my spot here. Need a Batterskull or an Athari or something. And they might just want to pump. But I think I'm fine with that. Oh my god. Pack one, pick one, Emmy or Doomsday. I've got Emmy very high. Doomsday is like if you're in the mood to try it, Yeah, if you'd like to give yourself a challenge, Doomsday's pretty great for that. For the love of God. A little late, bird. Thanks, M. Kloopman. I think this is about where we get rid of that mana crypt, huh? Yeah, I dig that. Yeah, I was hoping to pump the Thopter here. But now their Copter is going to get pumped by Inti. Hey, Tater Chimp thinks the $5. Tater may be tipsy, so Synthwave enjoy? Hell yeah. Inti reveals a Mox Emerald. Not bad. Oh yeah, this is a classic, huh, Voha? There's a few classics on here. God, it gets trampled too. Interesting. Targeting the warrior, not my face. Parallax is mighty tempting. Really want to gain some fucking life here. With the Athari, like we could gain 5, but then like this Copter is dealing that much back. Nice. Yeah, I think Riley's positive against me. He's also like a very prolific cuber and usually up near the top of the standings in the holiday season. Also very good and usually almost always plays these decks that are very good at applying pressure. You can't really keep a do nothing against Riley Curran. He's gonna have an attack hand that attacks you, and he's not gonna give you a lot of time to fiddle around. It's just his style. All this. This hand's better, right? Yeah, with the E-Tutor get Mana Crypt, certainly seems like we should be mulliganing kind of aggressively. Yeah, I recommend mulling hands that don't have it, Tybalt, and then you'll have it in hand more often. I think I would keep a hand that had, like, our 1-drop. Especially if it was a good hand with, like, Fury or Solitude. Alright, you win. I was kind of hoping that they would think it was a burn spell and want to play around it. I kind of forgot that Rona was a 1-3. I was treating it like Jace. Looks like a real bad path too, huh? Ramped him up a bit. Jesus fucking Christ. You ever seen a kicked Turok with this fucking mana base? What I would give to undo that Path to Exile. I think we gotta sacrifice a critter here. Gotta draw a card. Find like Fury for the Turok or something. Or some other Athari. Not that I've lost that to my own idiocy. Like, we should have had the Athari down the turn before they could have done that Turok play, right? But we ramped them with the Path there. Just the Windrake. When I pathed, my opponent got another land in play, right? So they got them to 4 mana. And then 4 mana is what you need to kick a Turok. And they Manamorphosed into the double black so they could kick the Turok. And that's what got the Athari out of my hand. And Athari is going to beat all numbers of cards. It's going to beat a Turok. You wouldn't care about the lands or the path or whatever that's left in your hand that you've been Turoked, because the Athari will just win the game. I'm not saying Path is a really good card against Turok, and that's why I should have saved it. I'm saying I wish that I had not ramped my opponent into the Turok, so they would have died to my Athari, because I would have gotten that down the turn before they would have gotten to Turok me, see? You know what I mean now? We're in a finals, Alejandro. Yeah, let's just oust, I guess. Explain it again with the Swedish accent. I don't know. I can't do a Swedish chef impression. That was my attempt. Needed more Borgans, I think. Do you have any rebels in our deck? No. I was doing a Swedish chef impression. That's fine. It's the Muppets! Are the any 4 Mirroring cards in the cube? There's one. There's an equipment. It like draws cards if you tag with another creature. Played it a little bit earlier as a backup Stoneforge Mystic Grab. It's okay. Yeah, I want to play the Parallax Wave the turn they'd be drawing that. Fuck me, hum. No, Mega Attack, no! I didn't mean to, I take it back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Swedes. Wheel of Fortune on top, sure. Okay. Interesting grip. The more I see from their deck, the less likely it feels that I am to get Turoked for 4 cards. Because I passed them. It's seemingly excessively unlikely that very specific thing was going to get my Athari to win the game. They've got like no removal for the Athari too, so if it just lands, it just wins. God damn it. And even then, we had the 33% chance to keep it. What a bizarre fucking game. And Council's Judgment can actually hit their pro-white critter, so that's why that's coming in. I didn't see Yogg Will, so I'm not going to bring in the hearse. I probably should. Probably hit something. Cut some shitter. I'm not going to bring in the Lantern, because the Lantern doesn't attack. We haven't, like, for sure seen the Yogg Will or whatever. You like Lauren? What do you like Lauren over? I don't like cutting Fury, because Fury's like one of our few ways of killing the pro-white critter. 800 V-Bots, thanks to the sub, thanks to 56 months. I'll try this. Don't love it. Yeah, I feel so silly about that last game. Hopefully this one works out. Probe paying life here. 69 subs on the day. Nice. Paying life to probe there kind of makes me feel like they want to hold up a remand or something. I'm like, these cards don't matter. We don't need to play into their shit. This human soldier built different. Yeah, it looks like their deck is leaning real hard on Manamorphose. Yeah, sometimes I had someone ask like why Usher is good in Cube. I was like, well, sometimes you just kill someone with it, yeah. Sure. And hopefully this life gain messes with Tendril's math. Make their life a little harder, Is this an Electro Swing version of Thrift Shop? Yeah, we're not doing that. How about some Justice? How about that, 100 Viewbots' resub message was Merry December Ween. Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. Oh yeah, Greaves doesn't make equipment fall off. It itself is an equipment. It would never stay on a creature then. It just can't be targeted. So I wouldn't be able to put like another Batter Skull in this germ right now. Or the Umazawas couldn't go on it. I have to move the Greaves first. Pretty sure I'm supposed to kill this Rona. Feels like a Wheel of Fortune turn. I guess we'll see. Umazawas is a fair match card. I mean, it's pretty fair. Just spent 4 mana to kill a Rona. Well, it still got to block. Oh, I just snap let that Cabal Ritual resolve. That was maybe a mistake. If they win by 2 mana, then I'm an idiot. Yeah, that's fine. Well, I've got 7 cards and Lightning Greaves in hand. I wonder if we can figure out a win here. Well, I suppose Ugin's good to know about. I'm gonna go pee real quick. I'll be right back. Incredible line. Yeah. Critter equip. Alright. Hey. All right. Game 3 of the finals, folks. The finals. Oh, man. We have one draft. We have one trophy so far, right? Or am I super wrong? Oh, man. James DeBouche already has a couple. He was hanging out earlier. Snow Schwartz has a couple. He wants to catch up to folks. It's Guts time to shine. Hey, Razar, thanks for 53 months. Thanks for sharing that Prime. Appreciate you. Alright, I do admit, I don't have a lot going on. Besides this gut here. Maybe I should be like fetch, play Hearse, turn to gut crew, Hearse, sack mana crew. I don't know. No, I don't like it. Oh, that's fine. I don't know. I don't know if I'm supposed to serve Suicide the Gut to make a 4-1. I need like a Solitude or a Fury or some shit. Get this Gix off the board. Some kind of non-land type card. Oh, because I only declared attacking with one creature. Nice. Just fueling the hearse. It's fine. I think they should definitely be serving. I'd be chumping. My rate on Mana Crypt in the past 2 drafts has not been great, but that's fine. Still did work. At 13. Just deciding if the hearse should be serving or not, basically. I'm worried about, like, the piddliest fucking tendrils killing me in this game. It's whether we want to attack with 8 menace or 8 menace plus 4 from the hearse. I don't know. I don't know which is better. I guess if we serve with the token and sack the token, or if we serve with another thing, then I'll draw a card for the wedding announcement. I won't have a blocker for the Gix. Yes, it's attack 4. I kind of hate it, but I think it's correct here. And this way, the wedding announcement's going to make a chumper. And Gutter the Hearse can block the Turok. Turok plus Wheel of Fortune is actually pretty funny. This is Egoless, Empire of Dirt. Is the track. I'm actually going to block with Gut here. Worried about a sweeper. And then keeping the hearse could be a winning play. I guess the mystical tutored for tendrils. Maybe I should have traded. Hey, Flake thinks the 58 months. And Ben thinks the sub thinks the 6 months. They're passing. Passing here instead of playing tendrils, I believe, means turnabout on my turn. Or cryptic. Little troublesome. Yeah, I really wanted to make a creature there, but oh well. Opponent's got 3 cards left. We know one of them is a tendrils. Just firing it off. Wild. Sick. Yeah. It sounded anticlimactic when the music cut out like right there. Like, yeah. Yeah. Trophy. We got it. Oh, 2 trophies. Not bad. Not a bad day one. Let's get one more draft in here. I may or may not finish this one, but